But some of us modern folk might wonder, well, why would so-called black people write the black codes? Because that doesn't make sense to us today in the context that we know what the black codes are. See, it just doesn't make no sense, especially when we know what the black codes have meant to us as so-called black Americans. But see, when we know the history of Christianity and Judaism, it makes all the sense in the world. When we can combine the stories of the Bible with the other ancient texts and the other ancient religions, and see how it applies to our real history, then it becomes even more clear. When we know that Adam and Eve were made to do that work that the angels, who are also called the Agigi, no longer wanted to do. And we know that in the 6th generation, this new creation that was made started to become beautiful, and the angels came down and started to make babies with them, which their babies ended up being called the Nephilim. And when we know that the angels who created the Nephilim were punished for mixing with the creation that they had made to do the work they no longer wanted to do, and when we know that the creation as well as the angels who made babies with them were being held by Pharaoh as prisoners or slaves and were broken free by the leader of the fallen angels, who was also being punished and had escaped himself from his punishment, then we know that there's an ancient hatred between the angels who fell towards the angels who did not fall, who were imprisoning the ones who did. When we know that these angels are men, not some spirits or weird looking creatures or aliens or reptilians or people with wings, and then it starts to make sense.